Hello, I'm Matthew Wong, and this is my week 9 through 10 still life. So I chose the second reference, and I quite enjoyed this one. I think the hardest part for me was pushing the values. I found myself growing quite, how do I say, attached to the way that it looked at certain points, so I found it kind of difficult to push the values more as I didn't want to lose the kind of dimension that I made. As for materials, I basically used every pencil. Actually, I used HB all the way up until 12B. 12B was the darkest, specifically around like the shadows down here below this apple, and a bit of the really dark parts on the pot. So the pot is what I'm assuming to be ceramic, so I tried my best to kind of demonstrate that kind of reflectivity it has with some of the lighter areas right here. As for the cloth, I used a lot of the shape design and the specifically the part about like the light pushing into the dark in order to create these three-dimensional like fabric folds for the sheet in the background. Um, I did it quite a bit here too in the shadows of the mug and the vase. So I did more over here. There was a lot of folds that kind of blend into each other. So there's like um, the dark that pushes into the light is kind of gray in some of these spots. While some of the ones over here, I use an eraser to go over it, the border, to create the essence of three dimension. The apple is pretty standard, something that I use the same techniques that we did before with the ratios and the measuring. That's how I got the apples to fit proportionally to the base of the vase or pot or pitcher. And I used a lot of measurement, specifically with the width of the top of the pitcher to fit the top or a proportion of the mug, and that's how I got these shapes to line up a bit more uniform. Is a further perspective, and yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I think the thing I struggled with the most was probably pushing the values, and I think I could have pushed it a bit more, but yeah.